Alright, excuse the mess, but today we are going to upgrade the F15 turbocharger. Today I'll try to do my best in explaining how to get this thing out of there and putting a new one in. We're going to go stage 2 this round, so you'll see a stage 2 turbo, but installation and removal is all the same for stock or upgrade. First we'll start with taking the engine cover off, like so. And man, that's dirty. Gotta clean that up. But next, we'll take out this. You'll need your flathead, and there's one right down there too. I can't find the tool I usually use, but using a 7mm and putting it on the clamp down there. And then we'll remove this hose. So the turbo's down there. Got the hose off. Want to check your PCV valve, make sure that thing's not leaking. Make sure this isn't leaking. I know it looks like mine is, but I spilled some oil on there. We'll be removing this part. The goal is to remove the turbo right out of here as much as we can. We might have to go underneath, but that's the goal. I'm also going to remove this breather hose just to get more clearance. Just a couple clips, and that should be good. And yeah, let's go at it. Got that out of the way. It has two clips that look like this, and you gotta take both of them off. Then you can slide that bad boy out. The bottom's a little more tricky. Looks like I might need an O-ring. There's two on the other side. See, there's holes in them. You gotta gently separate those so that it can get past these little clips right here. Gently is the key word. Warm plastic's better than cold plastic, so keep that in mind. When removing that, I put these up here for safekeeping. I would like to take this off, but you can easily damage these little teeth on here, so we're gonna just leave that there as is. Next step, I'm gonna get the connectors off down there. That big one right there we'll get next, and I'll get my Torx out. And where's she at? There's a little screw. Yeah, right there. I'll get my Torx off so we can remove that oil inlet. I'll put a rag in there so no dirt or anything falls in. Okay, got those off. That clip down there is a little hard. That's what she said. And then what I did, you gotta pinch it, and then where'd it go? You have to pinch these sides right here and then pull it off. I actually put a screwdriver in here where you won't hurt anything, and it was pushing while I was squeezing these pins and it popped right out. So keep that up there. Next step, we're gonna get the turbo inlet pipe off. There is, see if I can find it, that screw right there, that Torx. You take that Torx off, and then that clip down there, it's lit up. That clip down there, there it is. You push that down, and then you undo that, and this turbo inlet pipe comes off. Give us even more room. So that's the next step. Might have to get under the car for this. Got the camera all backwards here. So got that off. Did not have to get under the car. Note your green seal that you're going to need to use to replace. Next we're going to take off the silencer box and the boost pipe. Boost pipe is held on by these clips. Basically pull those clips one way, one the other way, and it's not easy, but it pulls off. Then on this silencer box, there's 2 screws that you cannot see from up here. I'll be getting under the car for sure to take that off. One thing to note, I'm assuming you know how to take your underneath panels off. Not going to videotape that. You will need to undo all those screws and all the covers to get to that. So that's what we'll do next. All right, under the car and trying to find a good angle of these screws. And shame on me, I put that light up there. Once you get under the car, you'll see screws holding this cover on. I've already removed the one. I don't know what the hell's on there. Doesn't look good. Here's another one up there. Same on the other side. Then we'll remove this cover piece to get access to our intercooler. And then here's what the other side looks like. Screw here and here. Next, we'll remove this rusty bastard that's holding this whole thing up. 2 screws. Pray for me. Alright, so I took the muffler off, you can see, and I'm making another video, but I also took the intercooler off. Shouldn't affect anything differently. You just pull the silencer box back and out of the way to get to the turbo. But even if you did want to do the intercooler at the same time, it's very easy. Check my other video out. So moving on. Next is the oil lines that are on the turbo. We want to, this is it that goes into the block, the return. And then if you can see this little elbow with 2 what looks like 10 millimeters up there, I'm going to take that off next. Take this off. Oil's going to come out a little bit. That'll be all right. I'll take this off. And then the bracket that's right above this area. This bracket has to come off next. And then there's one more oil line in the front. It's really hard to see. It's on the top of the turbo. And then the line comes off the side of the block behind all these hoses. So I'll try to get a better camera angle, but it's like you just follow the hose, you can kind of see it. Follow that hose, it's that metal one. Let's see if I can zoom in while I'm here. Yeah, right to there, that banjo bolt. Take that banjo bolt off, and then on top of the turbo, and it's ready to come. The turbo then is ready to come out after you undo the exhaust clamp. So that side's good. This is the turbo side. See, it spins. All right, once you get the intake off, that oil line off was the hardest thing so far. You have to get a V-clamp from the turbo to the manifold, or sorry, turbo to downpipe, and then this last one right here is manifold to turbo, and then it should come right off. But that oil line up here was a pain with my adaptive suspension. All right, so I pulled it out right through the top. If you don't care about AC, it'd make a lot easier job to disconnect this line and give you some more room. That definitely is a thing. I thought I almost broke this like 6 times. I might have broke it, but I don't even know yet. Makes a bunch of scary noises getting it past this, but it comes past it. I also had to move this, so I loosen this bolt, and then loosen that bolt, so then I could come over here and move this off of that. This is a whole bracket, and there's one more back here that I popped off, moved it so this whole hydraulic thing wiggles and out of the way. So that gave me some more room, and now just follow the steps backwards to put it back in. Yeah.